What I want to do today is zero my rifle at 100 yards. In this case, it's going to be 95. And key some information into my Strelok Pro ballistics calculator and have it calculate based on the muzzle velocity and the bullet's BC and a few other parameters what I should set my scope to for a first shot hit at 500 yards. What I'm trying to do is prove that I have my ballistics calculator trued to what my bullet really does. And it's going to be a little bit awkward because I'm using factory ammo and I've chronoed some of it already today, and it's got a wide spread, so that's going to cause me a few problems later on, but that's what I'm up to. So here's how we do it. I'm ready for the loud part if you guys are. Yeah, let me get my ears. No problem, take your time. The first two things I want to do is confirm zero and confirm the muzzle velocity for this temperature and this day. A couple of things while you're watching this. One is, notice the crosshairs are at an angle. They're really not. In my scope, I see a different image than my phone sees, and what's causing the angle is the way I've got the mount adjusted on the scope. I apparently didn't get it turned enough to straighten out those crosshairs. The other thing is the clarity of the target is not real good, and that may be my fault. I should have tapped the phone on that target to cause the focus to go to the target, and I may not have done that, so my apologies for that. Now that I know my zero's correct, I can go into Strelok Pro on my phone here and set the velocity that I got today. And it was 2791, but Magneto Speed says it is,
well, go ahead. No, I just wanted to see. This has 100.
Right column, 2768. So I'm going to key that in.
200 grains. It's killing me, man.
And I'll probably change the temperature. Unnecessary really, but just a little more accuracy.
Hey, Ron.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, back at the main
That's why I shoot one of these wimp guns. Yeah.
window. Not yet. Now.
Even an M1 doesn't
Couple
do
of
that.
things I can do here. I can check the scope zero and it's at 95 where it should be. All that's left to do now is set the range, and I'll see the results down here when I calculate. So I'll put in 500, tell it to calculate, and you can see here that I need to adjust my scope 10.74 MOA. That's convenient because my scope is an MOA. If it were not, I'd use the Milred, but that's a good setting because 10.75 is one I can actually do.
He can't use either one?
What did he say? He said, well, he got the guys, and they got all the people here to do the work. They're going to do both ranges. So.
Okay, I missed the dinger, but the goal I was after was actually accomplished. My goal was, based on a 95-yard zero and the muzzle velocity and BC of my bullet, was to be able to predict the vertical path of the bullet at 500 yards. It did that. That miss was due to a horizontal offset, which I did nothing about and I did not compensate for. Now, I know that sounds like I'm stretching it a bit, but I'm going to prove that to you. I'm going to bring the scope up now so you can see what I saw, and you'll see me start hitting it without adjusting the vertical any at all.
That's a 45 ACP.
Oh, sweet. And fun to shoot.
I bought it sight unseen. I was buying another Smith & Wesson for my wife, and the store had the Smith & Wesson rep there. If you bought a new revolver, they would do a trigger job on it for you while you're waiting. And at the time they came out with the 44, and I said, you know, if that was 45, I'd buy it. He goes, hang on a second. He says, it's not out yet, and I'll tell you that I didn't tell you about this, but we can have a picture of what this is. He said, if you give us a deposit, you can have one of the first ones. This is serial number 46.
Cool. I'll show you.
Okay, let's talk about that miss. Now, I'm not going to even pretend to excuse every miss I have, but I think I'm justified in this one. You may recall at the beginning of this video, I expressed some concern about the velocity spread with this ammo. Well, guess what? That miss, that one round right there, was by far slower than all the other 7 rounds I shot during this segment. And where did it hit? It hit low, just like you would expect it to. So I'm going to stick with my guns here and say that one isn't on me. So how do we look at this? For myself, I'll look at it as a success. I was able to measure my velocity, confirm my zero, dial that into my calculator, set my scope according to its calculation, hold center on the vertical, fire, and the first shot missed because it was off in the horizontal direction and I wasn't addressing that. So when I saw it was shooting to the right, I simply held on the left edge of the target, maintained the center hold for the vertical, and started hitting it. So consider this a success.